how's it going? So this is a bit of a show-off video and also just to discuss when you can actually carry, when you can 3v5, even 3v6 I would say. So 2-1 system is working. So as you can see, I mean, that's a lot of wins. That's a crazy, crazy, crazy number of wins. And that's over 40 games. And I was able to maintain 18 KDA. Right, so that's very good statistics. So, but you can see that, it's very low MMR. But the reason why I like to play here is because people make so many mistakes that you can carry extreme feeders. Now, they're not like professional feeders like me, where if I want to lose the game, I do. But I'm talking about they're trying to win, but they're just not very good. So I'll give you an example of this game right now that I played. Okay, look. This guy, I knew he was going to feed hardcore. Because statistically, he just not very good. Like you could see on his profile, he's just like, he's gonna feed. Like his KDA was 2.3, I think, 1 assist and then 11 deaths. So that's, for him, this is completely standard performance. What I didn't expect was this guy here. Like, I don't know, he just for some reason decided to go top lane, even though Cho'Gath went support. He went support items, and he started as playing as support and ended up being 2v1. But you have to look at this side, right? You have to look at this side. This champion is completely useless. Like, this is not even, this is for children. This champion doesn't do anything, okay? Diana into Nasus is dead end. Diana doesn't work into Nasus at all. Yasuo does not work into Nasus. It's completely dead end. The only champion they have is Miss Fortune, which is good, but she needs a peel. She needs somebody to peel for her against Nasus. And Karma is not one of those champions. Karma is a very, very bad champion. Don't play her, okay? Especially, like, I don't know, she doesn't do any damage. Like, I don't understand what's the purpose of Karma. I mean, she has one stun and a slow, but I can deal with that because my slow is a lot longer than hers. Do you understand? She's just like, I don't know. I don't understand why would you play Karma. Like, I really don't. It's just like some kind of, it's just a strange. It's just not a good champion. Okay. So Miss Fortune died a couple of times to me, and then she decided, I don't do any damage, so I'm gonna skip boots, and I'll try to go for Infinity Edge. But again, that made it even worse because she couldn't even move. she got killed so quickly she couldn't even move. And like, do you see what I'm saying? Is that in situations like this, you look at the enemy champions. Okay, let me think. 1 sec. Yeah. So do you remember I built this framework? Is you like this is the most important things. Your team stats, your team composition, enemy composition, your champ. Okay. So if the enemy composition is extremely bad into your champion, you can get away with having 2 very, very bad players on your team. However, having said that, you need to make sure that you have assistants, right? And in this case, this guy was exceptionally good. Like, you look at his statistics, I mean, he's just good. And then Cho'Gath was okay. And you can see, like, his performance. I mean, he didn't feed against ADC and support. Right? So that's all I needed. And he got pretty good amounts of CS. So you see, like, you have 2. We basically, we played 3 versus, you count these guys, they were playing pretty much for their team. It was 3 versus 6. But because I had assistants, and my champion is so strong, and their champions are so bad into my champ, and like, again, we have Cho'Gath, because I was thinking to myself, shit, like, if we get to late game, they have no way to deal with Cho'Gath and Nasus. And I know Yone is gonna contribute. Okay, so And I know we're gonna get every dragon. I know we're gonna get every baron. I know we're gonna... Now, Fleet of Strength, I wasn't sure we're gonna get it, but we got it this game. Again, that's because Yonya and Cho'Gath was so good. So that's what I'm saying is that this is why this skill is important. I always tell people, you know, like you need to... Like League of Carrying, I'm talking about like just understanding the game as a card game, what type of hands you can play or not is a skill in itself. So that's why like League of Carrying is good, like this dodging ability, learning how to dodge lobbies that you know you can win, you know you cannot win, is like very, very good skill to have. Even if you don't know how to play, you can just win just looking at your heart, like your hand, and just saying, hey, my hand is just a lot better than the enemy. Even if we have weak cards, which is in this case these guys, we can still probably pull it off. I didn't expect it to be this easy because they surrendered. I thought it's gonna go to like 50 minutes because with 3 people it's very hard to push into anything. Because, I mean, these guys were just dying all the time. They didn't do anything other than die for the whole game. Right, so I think they... I don't think they would have won. I don't think they would have won, but they could have dragged it out for a long, long time. Anyway, bottom line is this framework is very important. So again, don't get any coaching. Learn. Like playing one-on-one is very, very good because you get to understand what champions are strong, what champions are not very strong. And based on that, you can kind of think about a team fight or map and then kind of like how are they going to perform. And based on that, you can kind of predict are you going to win the game or not. Okay, and then of course, you can look at statistics of your players and you can say, hey, this guy's playing good champion and he has very good statistics. He's going to be useful. And based on that, you can then, you know, even if you're not super good at the game, you are always playing. Like, think about life in general. Life is all about making high percentage plays. Okay, so you go into a game, you're not gonna always win. Like, as you can see, I don't always win. Like 86%, I don't always win, right? But statistically speaking, every single lobby I play is always high probability of winning. Always, always, always. And you can see I'm a good player as well. Because sometimes, you know, stuff happens, like, I don't know, you're still winning, but your team is 4 pre-mades and they decide to just surrender. Happened to me in one game. I think it was 2 games happened already. Right, so 2 out of 5 losses is just people surrendering for no reason whatsoever. There was one in particular game, man, I just went and I 1v3'd, but they were all pre-made. They did not have fun because they were like 0-2, I think almost all of them. But again, the enemy composition was very, very bad. So I was able to... Which game was it? I think it was with Olaf. Yeah, I think it's this one here. No, it's Olaf, I think, was on my side. Was it? Maybe it was on a different account. I think it's this game. It could be this game. Yeah. I think it's this game. They just, like, they were not playing super well, so you can see by statistics. But I was kind of just carrying the game alone. But because they didn't have fun, they just decided, you know what, we're just going to surrender and that's it. And they were pre-made, so there was really nothing I could do. So, stuff like that is going to happen. Likewise, when you're playing Reverse League, you're also going to win some games. It's like, you see, like, I won 2 games. Like, I'm hard feeding. Hard feeding. And I'm still winning, because sometimes the enemy just decides to surrender, or... You see what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just... But again, life and League is like... It's all about making high percentage plays, so this framework is designed for you to understand when it is a good time to play or not. And obviously, if you're losing 2 games then playing 1 to win, algorithm is going to help you. So it's very, very frequent that you're gonna get teammates like these guys. Like, these are very, very good teammates. I mean, like, I'm surprised, like in Iron 2, Iron 3 players, they really know how to rotate, they know how to take objectives, they know how to team fight. That's what I'm saying, is that, like, this rank thing is, I'm not sure if it's, like, if you can get players, like, they play much better than some players I've seen in, like, Grandmaster players. Now, they're mechanically definitely not as good, they don't CS as well, but, like, they make good decisions. So that's what I'm saying, is that they just don't play enough games, in my opinion. That's why they're probably, like, Iron 2 or Iron 3 or something like this. They probably, like, play 5 games per season. So they never get to climb at all. Okay. So that's about it. That's the update. Alright, take care, bye-bye.